All right, Dave, I gotta ask. Is AI gonna steal my job or not?
Right out the gate, huh? No warm-up? Okay, I respect it. Short answer? No, it's not coming for your job. If anything, it might make you more employable. I heard someone say that once, and it stuck with me.
Bold words from a man who probably still uses Spotify on desktop like it's 2013.
I don't even have Spotify. I listen to music at home, from YouTube, and I literally tape my favorite songs. Not even kidding.
You're joking.
Nope, full boomer energy. I own it.
Okay, Grandpa. Please explain how that makes you more employable in 2025.
Fair. Look, I know this channel is usually about movies, but I started seeing all these parallels between the AI debate and The Matrix, and I couldn't not talk about it.
So we're going red pill on this one?
Yeah, pretty much. Now, I use AI every day. I'm not doing it to join some tech cult, and I'm not living in a doomer Reddit thread either. Just practical stuff, creative stuff. And once you start using it, things change.
All right, but real talk. I still don't really get it. Like, I open ChatGPT and just kind of stare at the screen. It feels like I'm either supposed to build a robot or write a novel. Nothing in between.
That's super common. And here's the thing, I'm not a coder either. My background's in film. My brain has ADHD and runs like an overheating laptop from 2009. But AI became this sidekick, especially for creative work. I'm multilingual, but English isn't my first language. And when I worked in social media, I had ideas, like strong ones, but they came out clunky or late. AI helped me polish, structure, clarify. Suddenly my scripts hit.
We're in.
Okay, so before we jump in, let me say a few words as you'll do most of the talking later. For those who haven't been there when The Matrix came out in 1999, by the way, neither have I, I've done my research and watched a bunch of excellent film analysis and breakdowns. Man, it honestly changed the entire landscape for the movie industry. Nobody had seen anything like that before. It influenced electronic music, the way people started to dress. I mean, those iconic Matrix outfits are still present. The black leather and the dark sunglasses. What you got there for me, Dave?
You did brilliant research. And yes, you're absolutely right. I watched The Matrix 5 times in theaters as a kid. First time, didn't get anything at all. 5th time, still nothing. Well, I was in 7th grade. But years later, living in a world that mirrors the film more each day, it finally clicked.
So, tell me real quick, as you're a man with some AI tasks under the hood, how can we imagine this? Because I feel like many of us think that you just type in a prompt and boom, there's a viral YouTube video born overnight.
Think of it like painting. The same medium can create anything from vandalism to museum-worthy art. You could tag a wall, restore a Renaissance masterpiece, or just dump a bucket on someone's car.
Yeah, man. I'm also not sure how to feel about those fake videos where Trump is working at a McDonald's, but having a bit of a gap between you and me, I also don't hate that type of content. I'm interested in this tech beyond just telling me what makeup to put on.
Look, I'll be real. I'm genuinely excited about where AI is taking us. Yeah, it can feel intimidating as hell sometimes, but stick with me. By the end of this, you'll see things clearer.
So wait, it's not just for coding nerds or CEOs?
Not at all. It's for people trying to keep up. Once it helped me buy back some brain power, I got curious. I started messing with After Effects, DaVinci Fusion, things that used to scare me. AI tools like DeepSeek helped me learn without drowning. It was like having a tutor that didn't care if I asked the dumbest question at 2 a.m.
Hold up. You're telling me you're secretly building Marvel trailers in your apartment while I thought you just made thumbnails? That's why you can't settle on a thumbnail since weeks, man. Weeks.
Okay, that's a fair hit. But they are fire.
Debatable.
Rude.
All right, Boomer. So what about the scary side of AI? Deepfakes, fake voices, scammy stuff?
Totally valid. And honestly, that weirdness is real. But here's my take. And yeah, maybe it's the millennial in me talking. I don't care if the voice on the phone is AI. Most real people on those calls are reading a script anyway. If AI can actually help me faster, cool. The line between real and useful is getting blurrier. I'm more interested in whether it helps than whether it's human.
Huh, that's surprisingly grounded. I was expecting a full sci-fi monologue.
Oh, don't worry, we're not done. Oh, and speaking of sci-fi, when Half-Life 2 RTX drops, I'm doing a breakdown episode. You've been warned. So, hit subscribe or do the Gen Z thing where you don't, but still somehow watch every video.
Sounds about right. Except we do subscribe, Dave. We just forget we did it, because the algorithm already knows what we want before we do. By the way, my fellow rebels, the Dodge This shirts just dropped. Yes, that Matrix quote. Shop link below. Now, back to blowing your mind.
Let me hit you with something. Think of this like Neo's journey. He's stuck in a cubicle, working a 9-to-5 that's sucking his soul dry. But he's curious. That curiosity leads him to Morpheus, a man who doesn't give him answers, just a choice. Stay in the familiar or take the leap. And right now, that same choice is sitting in front of every single one of us. You follow this new path, the AI path, and suddenly you're asking questions you never thought you'd ask. Like, what do I do if I don't have to work anymore? Most people fear that question because our lives are built around survival, bills, deadlines. But what if not having to work was the goal all along? Imagine AI takes your most exhausting, repetitive tasks off your plate. You're no longer fighting just to stay afloat. You've got bandwidth, actual mental space to be creative, weird, curious, human. People won't stop building, researching, making art. They'll just do it better because they want to, not because they're drowning in debt or fear. Jobs won't vanish, they'll evolve. And the people doing them, they'll be there because they care, not because they're cornered. You'll finally have time. Time to play, to rest, to learn, to just exist without apology. And maybe, just maybe, you'll look up one day, see the sun coming through your window and realize this was never about machines taking over. It was about finally getting your life back.
Whew. Okay, that monologue, man, that was nearly Luthen and Andor levels of good.
Oh, so you are a bit of a millennial after all.
Come on, anyone with a brain knows Andor is compulsory reading material. Doesn't matter what year you were born. Okay, wow. So I wanted to make a joke, but now I'm just sitting here wondering what I'd do with all that extra time. Like, is it weird that part of me's scared to even imagine that?
Not weird at all. Freedom's scary. It's also the most human thing we can chase, but these things take time. As I've said before, I didn't understand The Matrix when it first hit theaters either. It took me years to grow into it. And I think AI's the same. We'll need to live with it before we really get it.
All right, y'all, this was Time Flies with Amy, and with me today was my friend Dave, who may or may not secretly be Morpheus and might just be back again soon.
Wait. And if you, dear movie lover, notice something a bit different in the Matrix clips I use in this video, it's because I'm showing it the way I first saw it. This version uses the original color grade before they added that green tint to better match the rest of the franchise. It's from the 4K Blu-ray Ultra HD release.
Come on, Dave, stop boring our viewers with those nerdy deets. And my thumbnails? You know good things take time. Why don't we just wrap this and go grab a chai latte? That'll cheer you up.
Good call, Ams. You know me, once I get dragged away, a latte sounds good, and after that, we can visit some shop and buy some fast fashion nonsense.
Sounds like a plan. I'm tired of my vintage secondhand wardrobe a bit anyways.
You're on. Catch you next time, friends.